Please allow me to welcome Katrina Christiansen in nomination for Trygve Hammer.
Hello again. Earlier this year, while I was eating dinner with my family, I looked at them smiling and teasing each other, and I had this deep realization. There is nothing that I would not do to keep my family happy, healthy, and whole. Trygve Hammer has become a part of that family. We campaigned together, we've raced in parades together, and now we swap cat stories and Pat Hart stories. We share our Wordle scores every morning. He is always there for me, and I know how much he loves this country. He served this nation with bravery, and every day he weighs his actions to ensure they honor his oath. He doesn't consider himself an other, he's one of us. He's willing to travel across this state again and hear your stories and struggles and amplify them, because that's the sort of leader he is. Someone who carries our values in his heart and our future in his hands. I am nominating Trygve Hammer to be the Dem-NPL candidate for the United States House of Representatives. That's right, that's right. Because we need a leader who doesn't keep themselves at a safe distance. Representative Julie Fedorchak steers clear of criticism. She never reveals the courage it takes to lead, to stand up in the face of corruption and injustice. Instead, she takes money from special interests and photo ops with influencers. Our opponents want to define what a family is, but they don't know the meaning of family. They support policies that separate families. They fight, they reject differences, and they lean into cruelty. They don't know how to welcome a stranger home. Trygve does. They don't care to carry out the will of the people. Trygve will. I hope for many of you that this convention feels like a family reunion, because it does to me. And families stand together. Together, let's make sure Julie Fedorchak feels the uncertainty of victory creep in. After today, I hope you will make sure it isn't just Trygve coming for North Dakota's seat, it's all of us. I want her to hear not just his footsteps, but yours and yours and yours and mine. All of us are coming to reclaim our voice and our vote in the U.S. House together, because God damn it, we're a family.
How are we feeling? Dem-NPL. My name is Raknerud. I am a proud member of Minot's District 5 of the Souris Valley Dem-NPL. Today, I am honored to second the nomination of Trygve Hammer to the United States House of Representatives. And my message for you today is that at the hardest of times, Trygve Hammer shows up. I first met Trygve Hammer and really got to know him in 2020 during the pandemic. We were both statewide candidates, and we did a statewide tour of picnic shelters across the state. And as Pat Hart can tell you, a lot of times the attendees that we'd see there would be just birthday parties that we were crashing. It was a heck of a time. But Trygve was there. He showed up despite the fact that national headwinds were pouring against us. He put in the work. He organized. He put in the effort because he knew it was worth it. And in the years that have followed, I have watched as Trygve has demonstrated his leadership over and over again. With the Souris Valley Dem-NPL, there was a meeting in 2021 where we had 4 people in attendance. You bet that Trygve was one of those 4 people that were there. I've seen it time and time again in other areas. Where are my folks from Bottineau? Anybody? Okay. Where are my folks from Crosby? There we go. I've seen Trygve go out and demonstrate his leadership at the hardest of times to build people up, to build coalitions over the years, and that consistency matters so much. And we've seen the fruits of that work. In Minot and the Souris Valley Dems, we've gone from those 4 people to an average of 30 plus people at every meeting, with our keynote events having 100 or more people. And we've seen great building and protests in Bottineau, and organizing in Crosby. When times are the hardest, Trygve Hammer shows up. And you all know about 2024 and the tsunami of headwinds that we were facing. And there was Trygve Hammer once again putting in the work to build coalitions and to change minds. And so my message to you today is that, God willing, as we're looking at an environment where maybe the headwinds have died down and that maybe we have some headwind or some winds in our sails for once. Somebody like Trygve who's put in this work, meeting people, organizing, as he's going across the state, people are going to remember him from the times that he was there when it was not so convenient for him. And that's the kind of leadership we need. So in the words of our great data strategist, Chris McEwen, let's fire the Hunger Games cannon on the career of Julie Fedorchak and nominate Trygve Hammer to the United States House of Representatives.